All right, we're back once again on Mediterranean. Okay, we're back once again on Mediterranean, everybody. This seems to be such a popular map. It's such a funny thing. Like Boy recently has been. Here, let me pull up. Let's introduce J4 dinho here. We got a couple of Brazilians in this series. We got J4 dinho in the blue, who is playing. Hang on a second. Wait for it. Who's playing Thor? There we go. Who's playing Thor? There's a little god intro for you if you're unfamiliar with Thor. Anyways, yeah, so Boy he's been hosting his team game tournament, and he has been complaining about how frequently the teams choose Mediterranean as their home map. And I think it's so funny that...
Get ready, pal. You're in for a problem.
I think it's so funny that it's like the same thing in 1v1s. And it's been the same for years and years and years. Years and years and years. Players just seem to love choosing Mediterranean in team game tournaments, 1v1 tournaments, the whole shebang. The whole shebang. I find it funny. So we're back on Mediterranean. And we got J4 dinho in the blue. He's picking Thor, right? Over on the red side of the map, if you give me a sec, ta-da, there we go. Over on the red side, we got Barb, who is choosing Odin. J4 dinho, I thought J4 dinho was a little bit more of an Odin player. Perhaps he's Norse agnostic, let's say. But Barb is definitely the Odin player. And count upon count, even agreed with me. What's up, Rappel? It would nice to see your face. Yeah, I know. It's a long story, Rappel. I'm still figuring out the whole Odin or the little god intro things. I don't know if I should put it over on the right side or over on the left side or just right smack dab in the middle. I don't know. Oh, hang on. J4 dinho's full Thor. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, regardless, Count agreed with me in that I'm fairly on land maps. I don't really care if I'm playing Thor or Odin, but on water maps, particularly Mediterranean, I'm definitely, full gung-ho Thor. So on land don't care much, but on water definitely prefer Thor. Anyways, yeah, there you go. If you're unfamiliar with Odin. So anyways, the big thing is that Thor's build orders are just so darn simple. So darn simple. There we go. Rappel, here's my beautiful face for you. You're welcome. Anyways, geez, that's a lot of pigs. How did he find so many? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Geez. Anyways, the Thor build orders are just so darn easy. It's hard to mess it up. You can, usually advance pretty darn quickly with a good economy, blah, blah, blah. Odin takes a little bit more finesse. You have to, you can to get a really good advance time, sometimes you need to be creative with how many ox carts you create, blah, blah, blah. It takes a little bit more finesse and practice and training to really perfect the Odin build order on Mediterranean, to really nail down that reliable advance time. But Thor, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. So yeah, I personally prefer Thor. Anyways, especially on Voobly, since the Dwarven Gold Mine on Voobly has more gold in it starting out, so that makes it even better. You don't necessarily have to start off with an ox cart if you advance fast enough. Excuse me. Anyways, okay, so J4 dinho is up through Freya. Barb is late. Whoa! Barb is super late! So is J4 dinho. J4 dinho's late. He's really late. Both these guys are late. How many fishing ships does he have? 6? 9 fishing ships? How about Barb? 7, 8, 9. Okay, so they're on equal footing in the fishing ship department, but still. Both of these guys are super late. Yeah, Barb, this is like a 5-minute advance. Bro, I want 3. Barb, if you're gonna advance this late on Mediterranean, if you're anywhere near 5 minutes, you gotta go 3 docks in my opinion. You gotta go 3 docks. Which means if you don't start building your second dock early, you're not going to have enough time. Especially like right now, if he advanced at like 405, 410, he would have a longboat over here, almost now. Like 433, that's a little bit late in Norse War like this. Even 430, you should be 3 docks. I disagree with Boyd. I disagree with you, Boyd. But 430 is when, 430 is really, again, for Norse, 430 is definitely on the late side of things. Just in general these days. 430 is definitely on the late side of things anyway, so this, I could easily see that dock getting denied. Boom. 5-minute game, baby. 5-minute game right there.
Tilbúin.
Anyways, okay. Here comes the Valkyrie. Yeah, but you can't produce out of 3 docks at all. You can really barely, consistently produce out of 2 docks. Until like, I don't know. I guess it depends on how many wood spots you have and whatnot. Anyways. Okay. No immediate forest fire. This is not the best forest to really fire right here. To fire. But, you know, that's definitely the good one for Barb. So Barb dropping a 3rd dock right there. Oh, that's good. I like that, Barb. I like that. Just garrison that shit, bro. You're gonna get out. Nice. The Valkyrie. Good harassment by J4dinho. Okay. I like that you got good two wood spots right there. I think that's good. Very nice. Yeah, just garrison that shit, man. Just garrison that shit. Fish a little bit if you can. Try and catch up on the numbers. Just suck it up. Make dwarves or something. And to keep your TC, your eco moving a little bit, if you can. Yeah, looking at your economy, that'd maybe be doable. And then just try and get those numbers going. All right, so a little bit of some idle wood time. Again, J4dinho's got that second wood line, or wood group, so no harm, no foul. You got the micro. All right, Barba, let's see what you got, boy. Let's see what you got, boy. Oh, snap, dude. Ungarrison that shit a little bit early. Alrighty then. Yeah. Hello. 9 to 3, 6. 9 to 6. Those are some cojones. Barb got the cojones. Okay. Waiting for that micro, Barb. But you force him to retreat. Wow. Bravo. Okay, Valkyrie coming back. She's a little bit idle, but alrighty then. Alright, so the late 3rd dock. Okay, fine, Barb. He let you get it up, so that's good. That's good for you. How are we looking on numbers? 8 to 7. So perhaps that idle wood line hurt him just a titch more than we really thought it might have. What's up, grass? J4dinho getting a 3rd dock up himself. Okay. Nice. Okay. Good refocusing there by J4dinho. Pretty close fight here. I think that's 6s between the pair of you. 6s, but check out this forest fire. How many does he get? Man. Oh! More? What a weird Valkyrie. That's gonna be 3, dude. Oh, Barb. Yeah, Barb, you're a little bit rusty, aren't you, buddy? I can tell your APM, your CSGO APM, or whatever game that you used to play. Like your APM isn't quite, what I've seen it be in the past, young man. All right, but I lost a couple of villagers, but we're still all right. Just a tick. Yeah, man, that's all good. It's all good. I want to see some Valkyries from Barb. He can get 2 out right away. How about J4dinho? Yeah, J4dinho can get the Valks going for Hearse here instead, actually, which is interesting. Getting an armory up. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I want to see some Valk spam, baby. That'd be sick. Some Valk harassment, if possible. You guys both have, both these guys have a lot of fishing ships. While the Barbs have been a lot more idle. Ouch, that had to hurt. They've been a lot more idle, so I definitely like to see J4dinho start spamming those Valks. He's had, 10 fishing ships. Fishing for the majority of this time, so yeah. Flaming arrows. I don't know about flaming arrows, dude. That'd be sick. Maybe to take out the docks. You wanted to age up. Okay, let's go check out Barb's eco. Okay, you wanted to age up, okay. What's up, Pound Town? Yeah, dude, Pound Town. We have 9 series to catch up on. So it's gonna take us some time. It's gonna take us quite some time. Why is he backing off? Why is he backing off like that? 11 longboats. I think that just kind of gives you a chance to, kind of survive a little bit. At the very least, I would like to see J4dinho making sure that you're not fishing. Is Barb playing? And well, this is a recorded game in Crouch Head. This is a recorded game.
Tilbúin.
So yes, he is playing and he's in chat, yes. But it's asynchronous. Ah. Anyways, K, J4dinho getting a second TC. I like that. I think I like that. Does he have any armor upgrades coming in?
Tilbúin.
No, no armory upgrades. But I like that, man. I like that. It's got a gold mine right there. No problemo. Barb's got a sick gold mine. Check this out, man. The back of his base, I think it's sick, dude. Very nice. You're bad, Crouch? Nah, dude. No, it's all good. You can always tell it's a recorded game because this little UI stuff right here. Well, so jeez, look at J4dinho's economy, dude. I'm telling you, the Thor economy is not too shabby. Forest Fire doesn't match up all that well against some of the other aggressive god powers like Restoration, Snakes, etc. But man, in a Norse war like this, he can definitely hold his own, man. He actually could afford flame and fire. What's it called? Flaming arrows? What is it called? Burning pitch. That's what it's called. He could get TCs. He's going for a third TC. Yeah, this is a good play from J4dinho here. Very nice. Since you can get armory upgrades, honestly, this is maybe even my style a little bit. What I would do if I were J4dinho in his position, sure, take the TC. That's maybe a little bit too boomy for my liking. I'd probably already have longhouses forward, especially over on this side. Longhouses forward, maybe some Valks, something like that. But I like it. I like the farms. Interesting. Farms. Okay, he's looking to go heroic himself. Okay. Has a couple more fishing ships out. Yeah, J4dinho's playing great here. He's playing great here, man.
Tilbúin.
Yeah, still no armor upgrades from him, Grass. Still no armor upgrades from him. Barb's holding his own here, though. That's kind of the weird question here. I mean, Barb slowly, especially on 3TCs, he's going to get further and further and further and further behind. So what can Barb really do here? I mean, I don't know. What's up, Sap? I have a lot of catching up to do, Sap. Well, anyways, yeah, so Barb, I mean, does he go for a TC? Let's go check his eco. Does he go for a TC? I mean, he's got food coming out of his eyeballs. I guess it would help if your eco was working, young man. Anyways, what does he do? Does he try and catch up on TCs, go aggressive? At this point in time, I think that J4dinho is very, very far ahead. How is it decided who plays who? The bracket, Space Monkey. The bracket, by all means. There's a seeding, the bracket, the whole thing.
Skipan.
How about eco? How we looking on the upgrades? All right. All right. All right. All right. Barb, I'm not gonna lie, this is making me a little nervous for you. Have I casted Shelby vs. Shelty? Not yet, Rappel. Since I've been sick, I have so many Rex series to catch up on. I'm gonna do all of round 1 and then round 2. So Shelby and Shelty, that's actually round 3. So that's actually probably one of the last Rex I'll get to as I'm working my way through stuff. Yeah, this is good. I like this. I like this from J4dinho. Around the TC, denies that gold mine. I like it. I like it. I like it. I'd like the double side though. The two-pronged attack. The double side, so to speak. I guess a lot, the theory for Mediterranean, maybe not the theory, but a theory for Mediterranean is to push one side and then the other side, chemo wall the other side, so to speak. I like the more aggressive dynamic play, so I want to see this on both sides. Anyways, so yeah, I would at least like to see J4dinho starting to wall up, have a presence over on the right side, just to put the pressure on this gold mine, for example. TC, everything over on that right side. Yeah, but he's playing great. He's playing great. Grass is calling the GG. I hate to say it, Barb, but I think it would be a dadgum miracle if you came back at this point in time. There's still plenty of game left, people. There's still plenty of game left. I'm gonna take a little peek here. Take a little peek here. Let's play fast and see where this goes. Barb's still going for the water fight, which is interesting. And he goes heroic. Oh, okay. So he gets heroic, but he's down 4-1 town centers. And there's the wall we're talking about. A little far back for J4dinho, but now we're talking. Now we're talking. This is better. This is better. JK, it's not better. There's the elf that's gonna build that longhouse. Oh, this would be sick to get the Eye of Ornlu. Thorn Axeman, have more attack. Hell yeah. Get that shit, man. Look at all those hearse here. They're walking around the relic. Come on, man. He deserves it.
Come on, man.
He deserves it. Another armory. He's definitely going to be spamming those armory upgrades, I suppose. Let's look at his eco. Is he maybe thinking about Mythic? He is thinking about Mythic. He's thinking about Mythic and Rag, and a big old fat rag right up your tushy, Barb. It's coming. It's coming. A little bit of a late town center. I don't know what you can do here, Barb. I think we're just delaying the inevitable. I really don't know what you can do here. If you destroy his water, it's 16 minutes almost. He's up Balder. It's like, so what? He can get a couple of markets, get, I don't know, six trade caravans, something like that. Boom. Big old fat rag right in your face. He doesn't even need that though. He doesn't even need that, you know. I just think a Ragnarok would simply end the game. I don't know what you can do, Barb. I really don't know what you can do. I think we're just waiting for the big fat one. We're waiting for the big fat one. Here come the eco upgrades. There's Balder. Is he gonna use it right away? Nah, he's gonna chill. Alright. Alright. Yeah, this is too heavy. Even with 4 town centers, I think this is too heavy of a... Well, I guess he did lose pretty much most of his fish. If you have fish, you gotta be careful. When you're gonna Ragnarok, you gotta be very careful. If you have Ragnarok that you're planning for, and it's a water map, if you have too much trade and too much fish, you're taking a precious like space for siege, just villagers, etc. I guess if you have a huge economy like that with like fish and trade and whatnot, maybe your Ragnarok, you shouldn't really plan your Ragnarok to be a game ending, but rather get you into a really nice position, and then you can recover with fish and lots of trade. Like, look how many trade caravans he's got, dude. Dude, auto queue galore. 20! Bro, that is way too much. I know he's teasing you with, you know, letting you kill the hill fort. Am I gonna be casting some of the meta plays? Yeah, I will. Grass, I will. What are you gonna do, Barb? What are you gonna do? You're gonna go Old Sarks. Dude, what are you doing, Barb? Don't listen to No Mercy, man. Old Sarks and throwing axemen. Okay, there we go. All right. So J4dinho takes the first win. First game, rather. 1-0. Yeah, you know, I think, honestly, Barb, I think that in the middle of the game, well, not in the middle of the game, because it was more so, in the middle of the, you know, kind of main water fight, I suppose. Right around here, like, especially right here, you were looking just fine, man. You were looking just fine right in the 7 to 10 minute range, I think. Despite the late advance, despite the delayed third dock, all of that stuff, despite the idle economy, I think you were still looking good, dude. Not good necessarily, but, you know, it was still a fairly even game, but ultimately once I'm not really sure what happened. He didn't take a TC until much later, when his eco just started, you know, really picking up, whatever. I think him fishing for so much longer definitely helped him get heroic earlier, start putting villagers onto onto food and prioritize heroic and blah blah blah, that stuff. You wanted to age up earlier? Yeah, I gotcha. But yeah, I mean, considering being a little bit rusty and, you know, whatnot, the little water hiccups, not too shabby, dude. Not too shabby. But it was well played by J4dinho. Definitely well played by J4dinho. J4dinho. Anyways, alright. Recorded the game number 2. All right, everybody. Welcome to Marsh. We got, once again, we have the Brazilians, this time Barb as the loser of game 1. His map pick was Marsh. We have, once again, J4dinho in the, there we go, J4dinho in the blue. He's playing Thor. Okay, there's a little bit of fun info about Thor. Cheaper armory upgrades. pig sticker to help the hunt, etc., etc. Okay. Anyways, okay, so we got J4dinho bottom of the map in the blue. Okay. Just looking at his map, like he's already on water buffaloes just to the left side of his base. Not too shabby, man. Not too shabby. He's got deer back here. Yeah, not too shabby at all. An acceptable gold mine. And then if you look at the minimap, he's got gold over on this far left side. Very defensible. Far right side, behind the TC, very defensible, very defensible. I think this is a pretty good map for J4dinho. It's definitely wallable, plenty of walling potential near the water, etc. with the tree line. Very wallable map, back hunt, pretty killer, okay? And then his opponent for the day, sticking with the great Odin, we got a Barba Ruiva. Okay, up the top side, playing Odin. Odin, big hunting god. Doesn't need pig sticker. No way, Jose. He'll fort units galore. Ravens, the good stuff. Anyways, yeah. Of course, great hunt. Starting god power. Gonna give you a killer starting hunt patch right there. I like the back gold mine right there. Some back water buffalo up there as well. Not too shabby. Got a little bit of a skirmish here in the center. A little bit funny. It looks like Barb, if they continue on, if they fight to the death, it seems like, yeah, see you later, grass. It seems like Barb's gonna win that just by the skin of his Skraling. It's so hard to tell. Like, by the time I click, I'm pretty sure... Dude, there's no way one of them are gonna lose their Skraling. There's no way. Yeah, wait, what? Is it because of the healing? The very passive healing? The very passive healing, evidently during a battle gives the Thor Ulfsark just a little bit less HP compared to Barb's. He's up at 9 HP, 4 HP. It's a pretty big benefit. The fact that he does not get the or rather that Thor does not get that regeneration, that unit regeneration. It's passive. It's been buffed a little bit in recent patches, but yeah, very nice. Very nice for Barb. He makes a second Ulfsark just in case, though. I like that, dude. And I like the aggressive temple as well, man. Sick. I like the aggressive temple. It's kind of in a funny position over here on this left-hand side. I think it's going to be difficult to... It does line him up nicely to hit him on that gold mine. That's actually, like, tease him up perfectly for that gold mine, especially if Barb goes Heimdall. It's going Freya, dude. Really? Grass shit on you today, 3-zip Machi. Well, bummer, dude. Well, bummer. It happens, man. It happens. Kudos to you, Machi, for playing against the, some of the bigger names out there, man. It's good. It's good. It's good experience. By the way, Kindlefire, thanks for the follow, man. Much appreciated. Anyways, okay, so I like this. The double Ulfsark, man, you could actually get in there. Even though this hunt is back, with some faster Ulfsarks, you could sneak back in here with double Ulfsark and the Valkyrie as well. If you advance fast enough, boom, you could kick him off of that food pretty darn early. Do some nice damage, and I mean, there's Barb's Raven right there. He sees it. So nice, man. I like it. Okay. Barb is pretty darn close to advancing, 15 seconds or so. J4dinho's just a little bit behind him. This is going to be a funny little surprise. Hello, Herseer. Barb's not going terribly aggressive though. Okay. Dropping a longhouse, dude. You could go well aggressive here, man. Heimdall that shit. Oh, and the forest fire right away forces him to go over to wood over here. I like that, man. I actually like that, Barb. Very nice. Okay. Let's see what we're spamming here. Nothing. Okay. Delay the racks. Let's see if it actually... Well, I mean, how many racks? I don't know. Like, looking at his economy, he's still able to get 2 longhouses fine. Down just fine. You're not really... Oh, delaying the second racks was the objective. Okay, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, that too, dude, that too. I like this, man. I like this. This is sick. This is sick aggression, dude. This is super sick aggression. The big deal here is that J4dinho, remember his gold mines. J4dinho has that sick gold mine back here. right? Now, of course, the fast the fast Ulfsarks from Odin, once he gets Lone Wanderer, assuming he gets Lone Wanderer, of course, they can just zip back there fairly quickly, but still. This is good pressure here, Barb. I like this pressure, man. Let's see how J4 dinho can handle it. I like how we wall chip this tower right there, so at least one of his towers is safe. But still, that doesn't really help protect his gold mine and all that. You can just use Undermine to do that. Indeed, boy. Not when you go Freya, though. Good pressure here, Barb. This is good pressure. Nice thing for J4 dinho here is that Barb's being fairly cavalier, actually getting a couple of dwarf picks here, which is pretty sick. And he's, oh Jesus, are you kidding me? He's actually completely idling his economy because his gold is idle and he's trying to just auto queue dwarfs. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? At least go onto the gold mine right here, dude. A little bit of a blunder here by J4 dinho. He's got plenty of food in the bank. He could be spamming villagers instead. But yeah, I get those trying to spam or just letting auto queue do its thing. Even his food is idle, dude. This is great aggression here, Barb. I'm digging the aggression, man. Auto queue strikes again. They gotta remove it and retold. Come on, people. Get on the bandwagon. I'm starting a bandwagon. Join the band. Anyway, he still can ultimately move back here, but we're gonna see more dead vills, man. Look at those low HP bitches right there. Boom, that's another dwarf down, dude. Are you kidding me? J4 dinho only has 44 gold in the bank. Still, another dead villager, another dead dwarf. Are you kidding me? Dude. Okay, there go the Ulfsarks. There's still one Herseer left. Let's see how many, Calf Sap Screamer. Dude, go for it. Almost got another. Worth it, for sure. Worth it. Dude, this is beautiful aggression here, man. Beautiful aggression. Yeah, a little bit. It's a pretty hefty blunder by J4 dinho, in my opinion. I mean, there is a lot of aggression here, or there was a lot of chaos right here that he was trying to handle. I was gonna say that the nice thing is that Barb is going so aggressive that I agree, Schism. Barb's going so aggressive that he's just fighting under the TC fire. And when you got just straight up Ulfsarks and some, infantry, that's pretty deadly if you're the attacker, if you're not the defender, if that makes sense. This is an interesting forest fire here. Actually, that forest fire might pick off that longhouse if Barb isn't careful. Excuse me. I think that longhouse might be going down. It's maybe just far enough away it'll survive. Close, super close. Look at this dude. J4 dinho's poor economy, man. His poor economy has been just dying and idle for the majority of classical so far. Oof. Sick, dude. Oh, it would have been wonderful to cast this game live, man. Yeah, he doesn't have any hunt anymore aside. I mean, he's got some pigs. Even this wood line is a little bit exposed. The gold mine super exposed. I don't think it'd be crazy if J4 dinho was able to come back from this, man. It'd be super crazy if he was able to come back from this. Do we have Lone Wanderer just yet? No, but it's not necessary. He's built so far forward. And the longhouse does go down. Bummer. Yeah, J4 dinho's only at 40 pop at 9 minutes. Eco barely working. He does have a couple of gold villagers that are abandoning the gold. Yeah, I guess that's probably a good idea considering all the army that's over there. Could have gone over here to this hunt, I suppose, a while ago instead of going for pigs. J4 dinho's eco has been so idle here, man. So idle. Again, I don't know how he's going to recover from this. I don't think he can. 34 pop compared to Barb. Barb's up on 73. He's been hunting this whole time. Sick. Sick, man. It's good pressure, dude. It's good pressure. Maybe a little bit too cavalier. Yeah, like, I don't think this is necessary. I don't like that, Barb. I mean, it's fine to just spend a couple of extra seconds running around the town center instead of just losing the units in there. But, I guess just trying to go for the aggression. Well played, dude. Well played. Nice, Barb. Very nice. So Barb evens it up. Whoops. 1-0. Or, sorry, 1-1. 1-1. 9 and almost 10-minute game. Ha! Yeah, check this out, man. Check this out. The military count is literally double. But I mean, just look at the KD. Like that's really what it was. Just Barb's economy was working, whereas J4 dinho's was just running around, you know, or dying. Still, it was still fairly even up until about 6 minutes, and then that's when it really kicked or split. Should have saved his gold mine. Maybe he hasn't seen Boyd's videos. Well, that's the thing, Schism, is that you can save your gold mine, but man, you know, when on a map like Marsh, it really doesn't feel like it's necessary. Really doesn't feel necessary. And in fact, what was J4 dinho's advance time? 4:48. Wow, that's actually a very late advance for. I guess they were fighting their Ulfsarks. He did build an additional Ulfsark. Yeah, me personally, if you guys remember early on the Ulfsarks fighting in the middle of the map, yeah, I just don't think that's worth it, honestly. There's no way. If somebody actually allows their Ulfsark to die in something like that, that's crazy. That's crazy. And you don't have like a backup. I don't know if it's worth it, man. I don't know if it's worth it. Especially against Odin. I actually kind of forgot about the HP regeneration, which would have made Odin win that Ulfsark battle regardless. Anyway, so, you know, advancing, speaking of the Dwarven Gold Mine, you know, you can advance easily, you know, early 4 minutes by using the Dwarven Gold Mine and delaying your Ox Cart and whatnot, your Gold Ox Cart until later, and, you know, get 405 or whatever advance. Boom. Like, I think and be just fine. He would have been able to handle this just fine if he advanced, you know, 30, even just 30 seconds easier. Gets more units out, Longhouse out already, you know, Temple, a couple more Hersir out, you know, earlier, etc. Anyways, well played, Barb. Nice aggression. I like it. Nice aggression. 23 bills total. All right, man. Nice aggression. Nice aggression. Let's go game 3. All right, what's up, everybody? What's up? Welcome to Anatolia. Again, I'm a little bit surprised, but we've actually seen Anatolia chosen a handful of times so far in Fimbulwinter. It's a little bit surprising, in my opinion. You don't really think of Anatolia being a Norse map that you would, you know, want to really choose or whatever. 54 Vil Rag. That is a fair point, Barb. Let's see if you can pull it off this time. Anyways, okay, so we got Thor once again here for J4 dinho. Thor once again for J4 dinho. There we go. Yeah, not a big surprise here. Again, on the Mediterranean game and in other series, I've mentioned how Thor definitely my preference on water maps. However, you know, that's especially particularly true on Mediterranean. You know, go in Loki or Odin on either Midgard or Anatolia. Definitely a completely different story since the build order is a lot more flexible. There's potentially two sides of water that you could be taking. It's, you know, there's two starting gold mines. It's just a whole different dynamic, right? Whole different dynamic. Anyways, okay, so Thor for J4 dinho. We have a little bit of a difference in game number 3 from the one and only Barba Ruiva. Switching over to Loki for game number 3. I like it, dude. I like it. Loki can be pretty darn scary on Anatolia since the water's so thin on either side. It's not the most difficult thing in the world to secure one side of water, which really jumpstarts your you know, your economy and allows you to really have a pretty darn strong rush. So honestly, we've seen players like Madi who they just, you know, don't even bother with fighting water, just go straight for a rush. You know, that's definitely viable. You know, looking at J4 dinho, assuming Barb is going to be the aggressor here, considering the previous game. Looking at the base of J4 dinho, he's got the back gold mine, which is sick. That's going to be tough to kick him off of, but he does have this forward guy right there, which is definitely abusable, harassable, whatever. And as Schism identified in the previous game, he will not have a Dwarven gold mine to use as backup. Oh, dude. Dude, you are... Dude. Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Oh, dude! You are lucky to sneak away with that Skraeling, man. You are super lucky, Barb. What are you... Dude, that guy should be toast, man. Norse Barb. Dude, that guy should be toast. I think you're a little bit lucky that you got out of there alive, Barb. That could have completely been... That could have been catastrophic. I mean, check that out. I like this again, man. I like this again. Honestly, if he goes Heimdall here, if Barb goes Heimdall, you know, given his temple position, he can easily go for water or the docks over on this side and then go for the gold mine afterward. And J4dinho's actually going to this back gold mine first, which I'm not a fan of. I want him to go for the exposed gold mine first. That leaves this guy nice and juicy. Just a quick little 10-second transition. Boom, you're on the back gold mine. No harm, no foul if you get kicked off of that. J4dinho up to Fursetti, okay. And this is a little bit interesting. We got, does he see? He don't, no. Oh, dude, no way. Oh, dude, this is catastrophic. This is catastrophic. You're Skraeling, man. You're Skraeling. He was too low HP to Alt S. Temple denied. That's game, dude. That's basically game. Are you starting another one back home? Okay. Okay. What a catastrophe, man. Downhill Dave calling GG. What a catastrophe. I mean, what do you do at this point? Just go for kind of the more late advance? Like, God, dude. What? Re-Ulfsarks? Okay. All right. I guess that's not the worst idea in the world to try and rush the temple up. Drop the sound of the bomb is... Yeah. Dude. Dude. At least you got a sick eco, right? All right, so...
Ouch, that had to hurt.
Literally, Barb is up a minute after J4dinho. I mean, well, so my idea here is that since J4dinho only went to this right side of water, and he, you know, instead of going over to the left side and right side, that does maybe give Barb an opportunity to really just... Possible to just go straight heroic, I guess Pound Town, but you know, you at least want to get some more fish out and docks up and whatnot over on the left side to ensure that you don't like if you're just gonna give, unfortunately, if you're just gonna give your opponent one side of water, you know, you want to make sure you take one side of water as well. I guess if you go heroic, you can do some, you know, Boyd's all horny on Njord on Anatolia these days, so maybe that, you know, could be a popular, fun idea. Maybe he could just do a late advance with really late docks and maybe go heroic, do some Kraken, like get a Kraken going on, you know, hope it spawns over on this side. I don't know, something like that. I don't know. I think he's in some trouble. He's in some trouble, but, you know, since J4dinho has not gone over to this left side of water, Barb is actually looking like he's gonna get a dock over here. There's maybe some potential over here. There's maybe some potential. Boyd's a horny boy. Boyd's a horny boy. Don't underestimate him. Don't let his funny little visage fool you. Walking Woods, exactly. You think they think that was just a coincidence. Oh, that's where you're wrong, Pound Town. That's where you're very wrong. He's horny for those mountain joints, baby. Boy, you might be a raw player, but I know you got a soft one, or rather, Boyd's got a hard spot for the for mountain joints, baby, or for Norse. All right, we'll stop roasting Boyd, okay? We'll stop roasting Boyd. This is great news for Barb, honestly. The fact that J4dinho hasn't not gone over to this left side, this is wonderful news for Barb, man. This is wonderful news for Barb. It's very wonderful news for Barb. Like, I mean, J4dinho really hasn't even taken full advantage of water on this right side either. So, yeah, I think this is great news for Barb, honestly. The late advance, not the worst thing in the world, huh? It's really not the worst thing in the world.
Sorry.
After this, right? Give me.
Sorry. Like.
All right, back into the game. Raw's not your main anymore. Raw's trash. Yeah, whatever you say, Boyd. Okay, whatever. What? Okay, Boyd. Then what's your main got these days, huh? Gaia. Actually, Boyd is Set. Is it Set? I saw you playing Set the other day. Set. Okay. Well, I heard you comment that your games against Yoshi or Brickhead were not very fun. So I was gonna say maybe we got a little Norse pickle in your tickle going. What did I just miss? What did I just miss? Did someone get heroic? No? J4dinho's pretty close to going heroic. Barb is... Excuse me. Alright, so Barb's in a little bit of trouble here, but he can jump off that gold mine, no problem. Yeah, I like what Barb did here. Taking the forward gold mine first. Saves that guy for, you know, backup for later. I like it. I like it. I like it. See, you see this economy right here? This is what I'm talking about, people. This is what I'm talking about. So all of this fish over here, all this fish, imagine that if the temple was up, right? And he was able to put pressure on this gold mine, excuse me, in like 2-3 minutes or something like that. It'd be killer, dude. It'd be killer. It'd be killer. This is kind of funny that both these guys haven't really, per sign for Barb, haven't really attacked each other's fish. J4dinho, per sign for both players is good. This is good. This is good. Medium thrown axeman for J4dinho. I like it. I like the forward building. Since he knows the Barb is playing so defensive, I would like J4dinho to heroic. Njord is incoming! Unzip your pants, Boyd. It's coming. I can't believe I just said that. Anyways, taking a TC. Okay, how about, do we see maybe some Scotty action coming in? Really? J4dinho going Broggy against Loki instead of Scotty. That's interesting. Okay. Taking a TC. I like the fact that he's taking this TC. I like it a lot. I want J4dinho to have like what Barb has done over here. He's slowly taking the majority of the fish, getting a couple of docks up, blah blah blah. I want to see the same from J4dinho. There's still 3, 6, 9. There's still 9 fishing spots. He's taking only half of the fish over on the side that he could. He literally could have double. Literally could have double the food eco if he really wanted to. I think that's a little bit of a blunder on J4dinho's side. Ooh, Naka, or was it Naka? Naka, if that's Naka, thanks for the raid. Naka, if that's you, what are you doing awake at this time, man? It's like 5 o'clock in the morning over in your part of the woods. Okay, well, welcome everybody from Naka's. I think Naka was doing... Hey, I can't remember what Naka was doing. Halo Wars? Maybe Halo Wars? Something like that today? Anyways, okay, we got Njord coming in, which is big cojones for Barb. And I don't like it at all. Against Thor, I don't think Njord is really the way to go, unless you guaranteed are advancing heroic way faster than he is. Yeah, Njord not gonna be all that. The walking woods are dying way too fast. He doesn't. Imagine if he used flaming weapons here. Imagine if J4dinho used flaming weapons here. This army would have been deleted 30 seconds ago, and the battle, started 20 seconds ago. That's how hard of a, own it would have been. Oh, mama. Yeah, dude.
Ouch, that had to hurt.
Yeah, dude. You slept in the evening already? Naka, you're fucking weird. Dude, your sleeping schedule is probably weirder than mine has ever been. And back in the day, I did nothing except play AOM and Call of Duty. And I didn't have a sleeping schedule. You were tired. Okay, man, okay. Dude, that would have been sick, I guess. It would have been sick. I like this, like, kind of not a counter attack, but kind of attack him at his main base, and then you get him on the front. On the front with the TC. Bummer that the TC didn't go down. At this point in time, I think J4dinho's in a sick position. Again, he has not taken advantage of the fish as he shoulda, woulda, could have. But, right now, Barb only has 1,200 gold in the bank, and J4dinho has a bigger army. He has access to much cheaper armory upgrades, which should be coming in, honestly. He's got, resources coming out of his ball sack right now. Plus he's got flaming weapons. Plus he's got the extra TC. J4dinho's got this, no problemo, man. No problemo. This is sketchy. Leaving a 700 HP TC just chilling, that's sketchy. You're gonna have some random Battleborn giant or something like that in your face. Boom, that guy's toast. Barb, I hate to say it, but I think you're toast, like, in T-minus 30 seconds. How much gold do you have in the bank? 800. Okay, okay. We can... Okay, more like T-minus 3 seconds. All right, so J4dinho takes it. J4dinho takes the series. There we go. J4dinho takes it 2-1. Okay, so Barb, I think that was despite Barb's, you know, in both of Barb's losses on meta and then this one, despite the sketchy advance time, to the bem, J4dinho. Bravo, congratulations. I think that despite the late advances, Barb still had a lot of opportunity to win this. Well, both of the, maybe not necessarily the Mediterranean game. In the Mediterranean game, he still had an opportunity to fight for water. And in this game, despite, you know, the temple blunder, he still had an opportunity, maybe not necessarily to take the game, but, you know, be on equal footing, so to speak. But in, you know, in both those games, J4dinho, I think J4dinho did well, taking the TC, you know, got a good advance time, etc. I honestly think that J4dinho lucked out just a titch. I think that he lucked out just a titch. If Barb went up through Bragi instead of Njord, I think this fight right here would have been a much different story. I think J4dinho still would have won the fight, mostly because he had medium throwing axemen and he had defender's advantage right here. It's not like he has a ton of buildings to produce units, but if a little bit of a defender's advantage, you know, flame weapons against flame weapons, etc. Yeah, but still interesting games here. I think these are interesting games. In fact, Barb, I think if Barb brushed up a little bit, you know, de-rusted a little bit, I think that J4dinho and Barb would be a really sick series, honestly. You know, there's J4dinho, well played, but like I mentioned, the fish up on this top side, taking the back gold mine first, etc. There's some small little details here. Floating a lot of resources. There's some small details here that I think J4dinho could be more on point. Maybe he's playing a little bit casual against Redbeard. I don't know. I like how J4dinho calls him the Redbeard. Anyways, there's some opportunity there for you know, Barb to really brush up and make this into a really exciting series, honestly. But ultimately, well played by J4dinho. Really well played by J4dinho. And that second game was sick, Barb. That second game with the rush was sick. I like the idea to go for the rush again over here. The switch to Loki and going over here. I like the idea. But ultimately, nice defense by J4dinho. Let's check the post game real quick. Interesting. Same military count, but pretty big KD difference. Oh, wow. You wish you were told how horny you were about mountain giants a few weeks ago. You could have come up with something really fun. There's always next year, boy. So you got plenty of time to prep.